Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've got Samir with me from Lahore, and we're gonna discuss today the series, the Tri series, the 2020 series, which is gonna start between New Zealand, Bangladesh from tomorrow. So the first match, I just wanted to tell the timings first. That the first match between Pakistan and Bangladesh is gonna start 7 a.m. Pakistan Standard Time, and in England it will be 3 a.m. So the viewers in England they will have to get up early if they want to watch that match. And similarly, the next day, Pakistan is playing New Zealand, and Pakistan Standard Time, I think so. It's 11:30 a.m. Pakistan is playing New Zealand. So we're gonna discuss the teams, both Pakistan and Bangladesh and New Zealand. What are the positive, negatives, and their strength and weaknesses? And just before I start the video, I'm gonna tell you about the weather. It's been really cold. Well, it's not colder than Wales. I've got here at least 6, 7, or 8 centigrade in the night. So I think so. New Zealand, that they have got temperature there is 10 centigrades. But yesterday they were saying there was a forecast of snowfall. But now the weather has cleared. So the sunny weather is expected on Saturday for the match between Pakistan and New Zealand, and it will be cloudy tomorrow when the match starts between Pakistan and Bangladesh. But again, it will be really cold for both teams, and they will have to put extras on because it will be cold. So, Samir, we're gonna discuss the team. Okay, so what you think? Because the news coming from Pakistan camp is Shadab Khan. He had hamstring injury, but he has now started practice in the nets. So it depends. He will be tomorrow fully fit or not. There is expectation that Naseem Shah might play because he's coming. He is now COVID negative. Then Shaheen, he will be returning to Pakistan in World Cup. Fakhr Zaman is fit, fully fit, and he is expected to be returning in the Pakistan main squad in the World Cup, and I think so he will be replaced with Usman Qadir. Usman Qadir, definitely he's not playing tomorrow because he has got thumb fracture, and Haider Ali is also the news coming that he's not fully fit. So um, Mohammad Wasim, the Pakistan chief selector, and Samir, he said yesterday in an interview that he wants Shadab or Nawaz to go one down for Pakistan. However, Pakistan team management, they want still Shan Masood to go as one down. So what do you think? Because that's where the problem is. If you remember the team Pakistan, they win a match against India in Asia Cup when Nawaz was sent as one down. However, Pakistan has always struggled when Iftikhar Ahmed, when he has been sent as one down, or even people they have criticized Masood the strike rate as well. So, what do you think about that?
Uh, I don't know why Pakistan is sticking with these kind of players that Fakhr Zaman and Pushtil Shah and Iftikhar because they are our similar kind of players. They mostly play with the strike rate of 120 to 130 because the modern cricket has a required strike rate of 150 140. I don't know why Shan Masood is playing T20 cricket. So in recent series in 7 matches that Shan Masood hasn't played really well, and in just one match he got 50. I still remember. So I think that Pakistan should look forward and maybe we can try Haris at number three. If he's not good enough to at number three, we can try Nawaz or Shadab at number three because we don't need this kind of player at number three because Babar and Rizwan we all know that how the style of they play because their strike rates is almost around 130s. So I think Pakistan should change the batting order because in Australia, if India got Babar and Rizwan early, then Pakistan will be in trouble. So Pakistan should have solved this problem because we can try Shan Masood at open, but I don't think so. It's gonna work for Pakistan.
Yeah, I've seen Shoaib Akhtar saying this as well that either Babar or Rizwan they have to come one down. and Fakhr Zaman should open with Babar so that they can utilize that power play 6 overs, and because all the players are in the circle, and then almost every cricket analyst in Pakistan is saying that then the middle order issue will also be solved if either Babar or Rizwan they come as one down. What would you say about the bowling? There are news coming that the Shaheen might not be fit for the first match between Pakistan and India. So, do you think that that's gonna create problem for Pakistan, because Naseem Shah and then Haris Rauf, and we have seen that Dhani, Wasim Jr. they were not impressive in the sixth and seventh 2020. They conceded too many runs in power play, and the problem is still there for Pakistan. Who is gonna bowl the new ball? Because Pakistan they can use Haris Rauf for the new ball and Naseem Shah, but again the problem is then the death overs. So, what do you think about that?
I think if Shaheen is not fully fit, then why we pick him for World T20? So it's a big question for chief selector. Then if someone is not fit, then why are you carrying him for a World T20? So it would be a big loss for Pakistan if he is not fully fit for first match, because first match is very important for Pakistan. If Pakistan if Pakistan do good in first match, then Pakistan road to semi-final would be easy, because then other teams are South Africa or maybe Sri Lanka. Pakistan can beat them because Pakistan feel comfortable when they play against Sri Lanka or South Africa. Although we lost to say, Asia Cup against Sri Lanka, but in World Cup matches, Pakistan always played well against Sri Lanka. So
Yeah,
I
I think
think
so. Yeah, it's 12-0 at the moment, I think so, against Sri Lanka, Pakistan record in the World Cups. And they
yeah.
always, yeah, they feel comfortable playing them in the World Cups. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So if Shaheen is not fully fit and he is not playing, so Pakistan can try Nawaz with the new ball, because our match is in MCG. So maybe a bit help for spinners with the new ball. So we can try with the Nawaz, and on the other hand with Naseem. So Pakistan can try this combination if Shaheen would not be available for that match.
Yeah. And what would you think about the boundary? In the last match between India and South Africa, I saw on court behind Rashid Latif and Dr. Numan, they were saying that the boundary was near less than 60 meter. No, however, the ICC they allow only 60 meter. However, they were saying that it was 55 meter. So, do you think, because the grounds are not that big in New Zealand, the Christchurch, so there will be high scoring matches? Yeah, maybe around 200 score expected. Yeah.
uh, pitches will be flat in New Zealand, because if you look at the recent matches in New Zealand, uh, uh, I think the last series was played between New Zealand and Australia, and New Zealand. That I just remember that the ODI series between New Zealand and Australia was very low scoring matches. So maybe I don't know what kind of pitches they are offering for this tri series, but I'm expecting the pitches would be flat, because in our World T20 pitches would be flat, so they will try to produce flat pitches and to get more runs to get their batters prepared for the World T20. So maybe flat wickets we are expecting on for this
Do
tri
you think
series.
that do you think this try series is gonna help Pakistan in the World Cup, because the conditions are completely different? In New Zealand, the weather is cold at the moment. However, in Australia, the weather is not that cold. It's warm, and it's like a spring in Pakistan or India. So, do you think it's gonna help, because it's really cold at the moment in New Zealand? Yeah.
Yeah, I think these matches provide extra practice for Pakistan just before the World Cup, because if you look at the conditions of both countries, they are completely different. Because Australia is warmer than New Zealand, and New Zealand is completely different. So, and pitches are also different, because Australia you mostly use drop in pitches and they are mostly flat, and in New Zealand
There is
you can
extra bounce
expect.
as well. extra
Yeah, you can
bounce. Yeah,
count
especially the
New Zealand.
Brisbane pitch is the most bouncy pitch in the world. Yeah, yeah.
So the pitches are also different in New Zealand, and the weather is also different in New Zealand. So it's just a practice for just before the World Cup. So it's gonna help Pakistan, New Zealand, and Bangladesh because if there's some of players are struggling with their form, so they can get their form and then they can go with this form with World Cup.
What is your prediction for this tri series? Pakistan, New Zealand, or Bangladesh? Who you think is gonna play the final on 14th of October and win the final?
I think Pakistan, New Zealand will play the final of this tri series, and then anything can happen in final because if you look at in the recent past, Pakistan hasn't played really well in the finals. So maybe New Zealand would be the winner of this tri series, or
Yeah.
maybe Pakistan win this series.
Yeah, but it all depends on the day. Yeah. So
Yeah.
before I finish the video, that I'm gonna tell you a stat that the catching has been the main problem for Pakistan in the knockout matches. Especially, they dropped quite a few matches, dropped catches in the final of Asia Cup. Then the last two 2026 and 7 2020, Pakistan dropped at least 3 to 4 catches, and so I'm going to tell you that India, they have dropped total number of 37 catches in 2022, and Pakistan, they have dropped 10 catches. However, Sri Lanka, they have dropped 19 catches in 2022. So I think so. And then the Bangladesh as well, they have dropped 10 catches in 2022. So the catching has to be, the fielding has to be, step up for all the teams. And I think
So
so.
these are the Asian teams.
Okay, yeah, this is the main problem, and especially with the grounds, there will be more problems for especially the Asian teams because the grounds are completely, the outfield is completely different. So, yeah, so thank you very much, Samir, for coming on my channel today, and we will come with the more previews with Sri Lanka, and then I think so. Both Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and then Pakistan, New Zealand, they are playing 2 matches, and then Pakistan, Bangladesh, they are also playing 2 matches. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming today. Thanks a lot.